is the day where we take out the King Air again. One more time.
Step by step, the clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. We are back in the Black Square. King Air 350 analog in Denver. We're going to take a short flight over to Aspen. So let's go ahead and get inside the aircraft and get started up. I've been working on flying this airplane, and I think I'm getting the hang of it. I hope. Anyway, we do have our whole entire checklist, which I will go through. I'm going to try to fly this plane a couple of times, just to try to make sure that I don't forget how to fly it, for the most part. But nevertheless, it took me a little while to learn it, and I'm getting the hang of it, and I really enjoy it. So I wanted to fly it one more time on a live stream before we park it up for a little. We might do some more flights with it, depending if you guys are enjoying them or not. And thank you guys for joining me today. Welcome back to the channel, and yeah, we should be departing shortly. We just have to get everything set and up and running. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and check my live stream here, make sure everything is operational. All right, looks good. Yep, the sound is working. Everything seems to be working good here. Oh, check that out. Oh, nice. You can put hearts and happy faces now and all kinds of things. That's so cool. I didn't know you could do that. Wow. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. All right, let's jump inside the King Air here. We are on the ground in Denver, Colorado. Let's put the real time on. Or real weather. Well, real time is already on. Real weather. I guess it's going to be a little bit of a night flight tonight. I love this airplane. All right, let's go ahead and get out the checklist. I did fall in love with this plane recently just by flying it more and more. So we'll go ahead and turn the battery on, and brakes are set. Bus tie is set to norm. All right, inverters are off, and avionics is off. Props are back, and fuel levers are closed. We'll crack that to idle. Okay, and anti-ice left and right can come on. Okay, beacon light is over here. Beacon can come on. Okay, transponder should be set to off. Fuel balance in check. We're gonna put a little bit more fuel in before we depart here. Make sure we have enough, because it might take us a minute to put in the flight plan. And we have 45-minute flight time. We don't need that much fuel, but we will take it just in case, since you know. Okay, AFT is off. Cabin signs and on. Let's just turn some I want to turn panel lighting on, but we'll wait for a second here until we get an engine running. Alright, so voltmeter to CT. There we go. Alright, voltmeter is on CTR. Flight D10 prop lever full feathered back. Condition lever off. Oxygen. Okay, so pull the oxygen lever down here. Okay, right one is down and checked. Pitch trim, check. All right, and now we will put pitch trim and boost on. Cabin altitude check. That should be down here. We are only going to be doing a flight, I believe, to... Well, let's see what they want us to do a flight to. We're going to set this back to 0, and then we'll adjust as needed. Okay, check. Now we're going to do vent blower to auto, which vent blower should be over here. Just double check it here. Vent blower. That should be to auto. Okay, bleed air valve open left and right. Bleed air valve. It's kind of hard to see where this stuff is. Oh, bleed air valve, here it is. Okay. Cabin temp mode selected to off. Alright. And clear for start off. Close. Alright, so we're good for start. So doors and windows are closed. Clear prop. Alright, area outside is clear. We'll put the nav just to kind of give them a heads up that we're going to start the aircraft. We'll give them a flash with the lights here. We'll leave the nav off. I don't think it said to put the nav on yet anyway, right? No, not yet. That's further down the list. Okay. Auto initial left. We're going to start with the left engine. We're going to start the right engine with the left engine. We'll start with the left engine first. Auto ignition and power up. I do need some panel lights to kind of see what I'm doing here, though. Well, maybe there's no lighting yet. Alright, so that's coming up. So now we'll introduce fuel. Crack that open. Alright, now the fuel
Barista Mike
up.
Said, evening.
There we go. Good evening, good evening. Welcome aboard. Just getting started up with the King Air. Alright, that's looking good so far. Alright. Wait for that to settle out. Alright. Very nice. Alright, now that that is started, let's see if we get...
Barista Mike said, I'm okay, he'll let you get ready and looks like I'm first.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, you are. What's going on? How you doing today? Welcome aboard. We're just starting up the aircraft. We just are on the ground in Denver. We're headed over to Aspen tonight. So welcome aboard. Alright, that is checked and set. Now we will go ahead and go to the next one is going to be condition lever to low. We did that. Alright, windows and doors are checked. Left engine, generator. Alright,
Barista Mike
the generator here.
said, okay, sounds good.
Generator is on. And checked. Okay. Now, go ahead and turn the initiator off. And engine start, come back off. Okay, now we're going to put left engine to high idle. Raising the prop all the way up, the condition lever. Okay, now right engine start. The cycle begins again. We're going to go ahead and put in... Where's the start here? Here we go. Auto ignition and engine start. Waiting for that to climb up. It's climbing up. There go. And condition lever cracked open there. Get a little bit more daylight, huh? That's better, right? Alright. Condition lever checked. Alright. So that, let's stabilize here. And we'll go ahead now and turn off. Well, let's go ahead and turn on, I should say, the generator. And reset. Click it up once and reset left. Okay. And turn off start and off that as well. Checking the left or the right. That is good. Left is good. Right is good. Okay. That is good. Okay. Hide condition lever to hide. It's on auto condition. Okay. And to and lower. Checklist. Auto temp. Okay. Auto condition off. Starter off, check voltage, we did that. Left condition lever back to low idle. Okay, left condition lever back to low idle. Prop fully forward now. So we'll just bring the props all the way back up. Okay. Inverter left and right come on. Okay, let's see where the inverter is and make sure that is on. Inverter left and right come on. Okay. Okay, and now we can turn the Master Avionics
Denver clearance delivery
taxi
Liberty
light
757 IFR to Aspen
is
ready to
on.
copy.
Navigational
Liberty
light goes
757 is cleared
on.
to Aspen Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 7 climb and
Recon
maintain
light
15,000
is
feet.
on.
Departure
Prop
frequency
heat
is 127.05 squawk
comes
4626.
Vent
Liberty
2
757
come on.
cleared to Aspen Airport
All
is filed.
these
Takeoff
stall
runway
warning
7
heat
climb and maintain 15,000
propeller
feet.
heat come on.
Departure on 127.05 squawk
Alright,
4626.
we're good. Master panel lights
Liberty 757 read that correct.
on.
Contact ground on 121.85.
Alright, master
Good
panel
day.
lights. Go to voltage meter, put voltage meter back to TPL feed, check. And instrument light emergency on. Okay, now flight plan. Okay. Master caution extinguished. Engine. So far, so good. Alright, now we're just going to wait for that to come up. This can go to standby. Alright, we're going to be taking off. I don't know if it put in a flight plan for us. No, it didn't, so we'll have to go ahead and enter that in real quick. Alright, so this is where we put the flight plan in, and we can also check the altimeter. And we will get clearance to see what they have us do here. 15,000 feet for our climb out, so we will be going above 11,000. So we'll go ahead and arm 15,000 feet. Okay, and we'll press push for alerting us to on. And we are squawking 4626. So 4626, that is going to out. That is checked. Alright, let's put in our flight plan here. It should be a short flight plan. We're going from where we are right now on the ground, which is Denver, Colorado. Our first waypoint, I guess it would be waypoint, is going to be D. Let me just put it in here. I really like this plane. I just started flying it, but it's a lot of fun. It's super realistic from what I am told. I don't know how realistic, but I like it. Enter. I don't know. This is another thing. I should probably get this from Batsim because I have no idea. I wonder. Let me see something here. Sim brief. How? No, I have to register. Dang. Oh, we'll put SA or whatever. I don't know what that means, but okay, sounds about right. Next is going to be C. It's a short flight, so hopefully we'll have the right letters in here. Alright, CONN. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just getting everything set up. You can talk to me in the chat if you like while we are putting the flight plan in. I do not mind. It doesn't bother me when people talk to me while I'm doing this or anytime during the flight. I know some people don't answer the chat until they're finished doing the flight plan. However, I personally don't care. I enjoy talking to people regardless. Okay, next one is going to be D. B. And L. I guess I'm going to learn the alphabet, huh? Looks about right, I guess. So let's see. You know, the cool thing about this is when you put this in here, it will show here, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. I mean, I didn't know that, but watch, I'll show you for an example. Okay, so if you see there's nothing next after that, so what we'll do is we'll put in the next one, and you'll see it pop up, which I find to be pretty helpful. Should be a pretty fun flight. At least we won't be as bored as we are flying the other planes sometimes here. Okay, so H. I like doing the more realistic flights, but they're a little bit more, you know, complicated or whatever, but...
Barista Mike said, the map is okay but little NAV map or GTN Su much better. Barista
yeah.
Mike said, and this seems like a good flight.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, nav map definitely works a lot better too. Yeah, for sure. I use nav map. I have that. I did hear. I don't know if you ever tried SimBrief, but I hear everybody talking about SimBrief, and you can load it into the plane. I've never used it personally, but I heard it's really good. So I'm curious to see how that works. But what do you think? Have you ever used SimBrief at all? Is it hard to use? I know some aircrafts, like I have
Barista Mike said, SimBrief is okay but it costs $1.
Oh, I see. That's where they get you with the money. Yeah. Yeah, I paid a lot for the plane, so I'm not trying to spend more money, you know. Yeah, that I'll have to use Little Nav Map. Little Nav Map works great. I mean, it's probably just as functional as SimBrief, right? I just noticed, like, I might have to do SimBrief for certain airplanes. Like, I have this, I don't know if you ever heard of the 146 Professional. I like that plane, but I flew it like maybe once on the stream. And I don't really fly it just because I have no idea what I'm doing with that plane. Oh, these waypoints ain't even showing up. Uh-oh. That might not be good. Okay, so we might have to delete those.
Barista Mike said, Sim brief is easier to use but little NAV map is good and I am a GA man myself.
Yeah, I definitely am with you on that. I enjoy GA. I fly the bigger planes sometimes, but I just I feel like flying the general aviation aircrafts. You just learn a lot more. Like you learn to handle the aircraft. You're hands on. You're kind of more in the weather conditions. It's a little bit of I don't know. It seems to be a lot more funner in the sim to do a general aviation flight than the oh man, this is not, none of these waypoints are popping up for me. Than the ones they give you here. All right, we might just go direct to the airport from here then, because I don't get this. KS, yeah, we'll just go direct in from the airport because I'm probably messing something up. All right, so that's in. We'll leave that, and the next one will just be the airport code, which is KASE. Alright. Yeah, that looks right. There we go. Right into the airport. I don't know if we should pick an approach. We are going to be landing on runway 15. So, I guess, let's see what approaches they have. Local. Or, huh. Active. Yeah, we want to come in off of 15. None active. We'll just hand fly it in. We'll go off of the course until we get close, and then we'll figure out the rest later. Alright, that should do it for now. Alright, 15,000 feet. Now, I'm not 100% sure how to correct the altitude pressurization to get us to that amount, but I know up to 11,000 feet I could leave it at 0. After that, I'm not sure if I'm going to have a oxygen alert and have to figure something out with that. Okay, so flight plan's in, everything's up and running, and we can continue on. So we did altimeters checked, heading, we're heading on off of runway, what runway are we headed off of? 7? Yeah, runway 7, so 0, I think that's going to be what, 007? But it might be a different heading. .070. Let's see what that does for us. In the meantime, I might be doing that wrong. I'm not 100% sure how to do all this stuff. This is on GPS, nav mode, GPS is fine, GPS in here, okay. That should work for us, hopefully. Let's just make sure. Okay, altimeter is checked. Left and right. Okay, now our transponder is already on out. Weather, radar, which is over here. We can turn to let's see, weather radar check. Okay, weather radar check. We're gonna just turn it on to on for now. And flaps check. Sorry, it's getting dark already, but we're gonna do flap check all the way. Flap 1, flap 2, and back up. All the way back up. Alright, flaps are checked. Okay, I'm gonna just do flight control check all the way left, all the way right, all the way up, all the way down, all the way left. Alright, now jump back inside. And just pretend like we did it inside as well, right? Free and clear. Cool. Alright. Autopilot off. Let's check that. Autopilot's off, yaw dampers off. Bleed air valves are gonna have to come open now. Okay, bleed air valves open. Vent lower check to auto. It's on auto. Cabin pressure to auto. It's on auto. Then set. Taxi out to runway, and then we do before takeoff checklist when we get out to the runway. All right, cool. We're good for departure, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard a non-stop flight on the King Air. Just gonna go in here for a second. Okay, reset everything, right? I don't want to have any issues, so. Alright, so.
Denver ground, southwest tree, 675, requesting pushback.
Barista Mike said,
Request accepted.
modded King Air, and yes, I see you have the fancy panel.
Oh yeah, this is the black square one, so it's way better to fly this one. I just learned how to fly it the other day, but this is the first night flight I'm doing with it, so alright, let's take the brakes off here, and we will request a brake check. Okay, IFR
Denver
clearance
ground
here.
Liberty
Taxi.
757 with India ready to taxi IFR.
Liberty 757 taxi.
Yeah, I like this one. It's super cool.
Using taxiway Bravo for
We got full instrument panel lighting here.
Bravo Bravo 10. Contact tower on 121.35 when ready.
Barista Mike said,
Taxi
Cool.
2 and hold short runway 7 via
Yeah, I
taxiway
like this one,
Bravo.
man. It's
For
super,
Alpha
super
Golf,
nice.
cross runway 25 Bravo, tree Bravo Bravo 10.
I believe we're going to be
Liberty
departing to the
757.
left there. We're just waiting. Alright, cool. Let's see.
Denver ground, southwest tree, 675, requesting the end of pushback. Southwest tree 675
Okay.
request to end
All right.
pushback received.
Alright,
Denver
taxi
ground,
lights
southwest
on.
tree 675 with India ready to taxi IFR. Southwest tree 675 taxi 2 and hold
try to get
short
a little
runway
bit
7
of
using taxiway Charlie November Juliet
lighting
Charlie
here,
Sierra Golf Alpha Alpha Bravo
just
for
to
Bravo
kind
Bravo
of
10.
help us out.
Contact tower on 121.35
little bit.
when ready.
Should be fun nevertheless. Let's go ahead and keep our taxi speed down here. I don't want to overdo it. Beautiful night to fly though. Should be fairly fun. Did you ever try flying the King Air before? It's a pretty cool plane. Whoa. Looks like we had a little bit of a... This airport's super big too. I landed here the other day, I think, in the 737. But I couldn't believe how big this is. I hope this is not too long of a taxi. Let's see what they got us doing here. I'm just gonna check.
Liberty 757 hold position, caution other traffic.
Okay, let's see.
Liberty 757 continue taxi.
Okay,
Roger Liberty 757.
taxi out to 7. Yeah, so they are taxiing us to runway 7. So, where is runway 7 here?
Barista Mike
I think it's out there.
said, in the FSX days, yes, and if they have a mod for the new King, I'm sure willing to try it out, but can't afford the awesome panel.
Yeah, I know they came out with yeah, this one's nice. It's not too bad, but yeah, it's definitely a little pricey, definitely. They did come out with another one as well, for I think the Bonanza. I think it's the 35 Bonanza, or is it 38 Bonanza? But Black Square came out with that too, with the fancy panel. Super realistic, even like everything bounces around. Like when you hit those bumps, you'll see your needles jumping in your fuel tanks. Like everything's super realistic with that, which is really nice. The flight characteristics of the aircraft are super improved. It's a little bit touchy on the rudder though, I'll tell you that. Like it's maybe a little too touchy on the rudder. But let's continue our taxi. We got a taxi all the way to the other end of this for runway 27. I wish I could just depart here on 25. Yelled at by ATC. Alright. Get off the runway here. Alright, so we're going to go to the other end of this runway before takeoff. I'm trying to keep us in a little bit of light, but that sun's fading on us fast, so apologize. We're flying the banana today. I thought it would be a cool color to try out. Downloaded some color liveries just to make it a little bit more entertaining and whatnot as far as colorization to the flight. I don't know. Alright, hopefully I don't screw this flight up too badly. Everything is pretty good in order as of now. So I have done a flight earlier with this and it was kind of successful, so I'm hoping that we can continue that trend and continue on. I'll have to do a couple of flights with this until I get used to it.
Barista Mike said, "If I can't get it on the MSN store, I don't buy it because of the money exchange, and yes, I know the MSN store isn't always the best."
Yeah, I get it, believe me. To be honest, I prefer to stay on Microsoft Flight Sim store than to go to third parties. One, because it's complicated to download when you don't know what you're doing. Like I don't, but my brother-in-law helps me with a lot of that, so to be honest with you. And two, it is different with the money. The money is a little bit different, and I don't know. The Microsoft Flight Simulator ones on there are pretty cut and dry, and they get right to the point, which is cool. So I buy most of my planes off of there too, but I found out you can buy them through other places, and I did it with a couple of them, like the Mad Dog, but you know, they tend to have glitches sometimes. They have problems and stuff. These ones seem to be working really well. Microsoft Flight Sim is also good with the updates, so like if a plane does have a problem, a lot of times they correct it or update it, so it really tends to fix the issue fairly quickly when you buy it off the Microsoft Flight place. That's what I found from doing this a lot, is that when you buy aircrafts from third parties, you know, the updates, you have to go to the third party to update them and all that, so it's like a little bit of a pain in the butt, you know. Plus when you re-download something, like let's say you mess up Microsoft Flight Sim and you have to re-download all the aircrafts. What happened to me when I first moved over to Texas here, I had to reinstall every single aircraft, every single thing. It was such a pain in the butt, and then I lost all my liveries, so now I don't have all the liveries I had before, so I have to go back, find all those liveries, re-download them into the Microsoft. It's just a lot of work. I spend probably hours, like all the hours you see on the flight stream, it's even more hours I spend off stream downloading airplanes, fixing problems, just doing all the nonsense before I even go live or make a video. Like this list that I wrote out here took me about, I don't know, like a day or two of 2 or 3 hours a day writing it out and trying it on the sim, flying it, testing it, flying it, testing it, just to kind of get familiar before I make a video, and then, you know, pretty much screw it up. You know, I'm just trying to like get better at doing this, but you know, it's definitely it's fun though. It's been adventureful. Like I started in an Airbus,
Barista
like,
Mike
doing
said,
flights that are
updates
like,
can take weeks. Like right now the 414 doesn't have a checklist ATM from the MSN store, and what you went through is all part of the experience we have to go through.
Yeah, yeah, yep, you're right about that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hit or miss sometimes, you know. All right, here we
Denver
go.
Tower Liberty 757 ready for departure.
All right.
Runway 7 IFR to Aspen.
Let's do our before checklist takeoff here. So we'll put 1 notch of flaps for approach flap set, auto feather, well, arm.
Cleared for
feathers,
takeoff runway
arm,
7 Liberty 757.
panel announce lights. Okay, that's good. They're all good. And panel announcer lights. Okay, good. Check auto left and right. All right. Let's see. 2 arm. So we're gonna have to go to engine auto initiators. Where's that at? Okay. Engine auto initiators to arm. Those. Okay. Okay, landing lights. Alright, so over here is your lights. So we'll do taxi light off, landing lights on,
Barista
strobe
Mike
lights on,
said,
recon
third-party
light off,
updates ASAP usually.
and
Barista Mike
tail floodlight
said,
off. Strobe lights
but
are
not
on.
MSN.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so altimeters checked, transponders auto. Okay, we'll get out into the runway and continue on our checklist. We have to put our levers up to flight idle here, so master caution just came on here. Okay. Extinguishing master caution. Let's get out onto the runway. We are clear for takeoff. Alright. Hold the brakes, and now we'll just go ahead and push condition levers full forward. Alright, here we go. Cabin seatbelt signs. Everything is good. And here we go. Full power. Set. And releasing the brakes. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Knots cross check. Alright, here we go. 80 knots. About 100. Once we get 110, we're going to start pulling back. 110 coming up now. Slowly bringing back the idle. Just bringing up the nose here. Alright, positive rate. Gear coming up. It's 200 feet up. Coming up to 300 feet. Flaps are coming up, trimming out. Okay, looking good.
Liberty 757 contact Denver departure on 127.05.
Alright, let's start turning towards the right here.
127.05 Liberty 757.
Alright,
Denver departure Liberty
next
757
we're going to
is
do
at
a
6,400
climb up to
feet,
3,000
climbing
feet and then
15,000
check.
feet.
Altimeters
Liberty
still set here.
757 Denver departure altimeter 29.68. Continue to Delta Echo November as planned.
Let's keep the torque. We want to do a torque at 80%. 16% what the RPMs here. So I'm bringing back a little bit of the flight prop. Okay. Just watching. We're gonna just keep turning here. Climb out 80%, climb check. Okay, climb check, gear up, flaps up. Yaw damper can come on. Let's go ahead and get the yaw damper on. That's 8,000 feet. Alright, yaw damper is on. Condition levers can come back to low idle. Okay. We have to add power depending. Let's see how the torque's still in there. Check. Just come back around as we turn and climb. Okay, let's see here. Vent blower to auto feather. Okay, prop feather. Okay, we're gonna do prop feather is on. Okay. Engine auto, left and right off. De-icers are off. Okay, so engine left and right off. De-icers off. Okay. And windshield heats can go to norm. Alright. Cabin differential pressure check. Torque's 80. Seatbelt signs and lighting check. Seatbelt signs are on for now until we get to our climb cruise altitude of 15,000 feet. We're still turning onto course here. There we go. Just gonna bank a little bit further here. Landing lights are off. Taxi lights are off. We can turn wing light de-ice on just in case. I don't think we're gonna have a problem with
Barista
that.
Mike said, "Okay, I can wait to get up before we get to cruising alt."
Okay, 11,600 feet, almost at cruising altitude here. And then you guys can feel free to move about in the cabin. I'm hand flying it now. I'm just going to try to bring it back over towards the navigational line here and continue our climb. (12,400 feet). It's a beautiful day to fly, huh? Doing pretty good. Alright, 13,000, 2,000 feet to go here. I really enjoy flying this plane. We're climbing a little fast. I'm trying to get up there to cruise altitude. I'm going to start lowering the nose down slightly here. And we'll engage autopilot shortly. Alright, so let's do autopilot on.
Liberty 757 contact Denver Center on
Nav on.
125.905.
ES climb
Good day.
on. 1,000 feet to go.
125.905
now.
Liberty 757.
Altitude alert, 1,000 feet to go.
Denver Center Liberty 757 is at 14,400 feet, climbing
we will
15,000
do-
feet.
Our checks
Liberty
again.
757 Denver Center altimeter 29er.69er. Continue to CONNR as planned.
CNR as planned.
Liberty 757
altitude
climb
check.
and maintain 16,000 feet.
Climb maintain 16,000 feet. You can move around
Climb
the cabin
and maintain
if need it be.
16,000 feet, Liberty
Alright, let's
757.
go up 16,000 feet. 1,000 feet more.
Liberty 757 contact Denver departure on 127.05. Good day.
124.05. Good day.
Going to 127.05 Liberty 757. Denver departure Liberty 757 is passing 15,200 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
Liberty 757 Denver departure altimeter 29er.69er. Continue to CONNR as planned.
Alright. Altitude
Liberty
alert.
757
5,000 feet to
contact
go to
Denver
16.
Center on 125.905.
125.905. Good day. Alright.
Going to
Altimeter
125.95 Liberty
Alright.
757.
So we're good up until the descent,
Denver
and then
Center Liberty
I'll complete
757 is at
our checklist as
15,600
needed.
feet, climbing 16,000
300 feet to go, and then that should be our cruise altitude
Liberty
for today's flight.
757 Denver Center altimeter 29.68. Continue to CONNR as planned.
Altimeter 2968, continuing as planned. 2968. There you go. 16,000 feet. Alright. We are at 16,000 feet. We can go ahead and turn the fasten seatbelt sign and no smoking sign back off. Alright. Gears up. Flaps are up. Landing lights are off. And everything's good. Very good, good. Well dampers on. No warning lights. KASE panel is completely out. There's no noises here, so we're having a good, smooth flight today, ladies and gentlemen. I might be doing something right with this plane. I love flying this plane. It's a little bit challenging to get to know, but let's go ahead and see what we got going on with the torque. We'll keep it about 80. 16 on the RPM for the prop here. Looking pretty good, a little bit high on the RPM, but it's alright. It's going to jump. We're doing about 120 knots and 94 nautical miles to go. No weather condition. Nothing going on right now, which is a good thing. Hopefully it's nice and smooth for the landing. It's a little challenging to go to Aspen. But a little bit of leg there to help us out. There's a Southwest Airlines at 11,000 feet to our left there. And we're 91 miles out. Let's see if we're actually tracking. Oh yeah, we are. Very, very nice. Okay. I like it. Beautiful sunset views, huh? Traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles. 187. Generic, 18,000 feet. Let me see him. He's off to our left.
Liberty 757 have the traffic.
Liberty 757, traffic in sight. Beautiful, I don't think you can go inside the cabin. They did model it. Oh yeah, you know what else? I forgot to check the whole, I know there's other things I have to do besides what I am doing.
Barista Mike
check.
said, I have the traffic.
Oh, you got it? Alright. I have the traffic. It's a beautiful sunset, huh?
Liberty 757 traffic alert.
Traffic alert. 180 generic. These generics are everywhere. 1 o'clock.
Liberty 757
Probably already passed them. There he is.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. FlexJet 382.
We're doing good. We're doing absolutely fine right now.
Trafficking air in sight.
Alright, if you guys want to get up and do whatever you need to do, I'm going to grab a drink of water real quick right here. We have water on board, ladies and gentlemen. So feel free to grab one and enjoy yourself on this short flight to Aspen. We're going to go hang out with the rich people today, I guess. See what that's like.
Barista Mike said, okay, sounds good.
Alright. Or if, you know, if you have, we have snacks, whatever you guys want is on board, so grab whatever you want, sit back, relax, and enjoy the views. Welcome aboard. This flight's a little bit more of a relaxed one. The last one, I think we were partying too much on the 737-900, listening to different type of music. Just kind of, you know, hanging out. Do you ever use, what is that other called that everybody keeps telling me to get onto? Is, what is that, I don't know what it's called for the ATC. Bat Sim?
maintain 11,000 feet.
Everybody keeps telling me to go to VATSIM and try it out. I don't know if I want to do that though.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. United 2028. United 2028, contact Denver Center on 128.375.
That's a new thing I never saw before, that they started putting
Generic 6 Tango Mike descend
party
and
things.
maintain flight level 200.
That's pretty cool.
128.375.
Thank you for that,
United
appreciate it.
2028. Southwest 59001, contact Denver Center on 128.375. Good day.
Barista Mike
Maintain flight level
said,
200, generic
VATSIM
6
is for
Tango
people
Mike.
who know as much as pilot does.
Yeah, everybody keeps telling me I need to get on VATSIM, but I don't have a lot of confidence for that because, you know, I mean, I'm pretty good, but I feel like that might be a little bit intense, you know? I don't want to be getting into arguments with ATC, and I heard those ATC people are like actual ATC people, so I might get on VATSIM eventually, but I'm gonna take my time with that because it's hard enough just to learn how to fly these aircrafts. But it would be cool to do like a professional flight one day and try it out. But those guys like really know what they're doing. Like they're like, oh, we got you know, the thing that gets me is like, okay, I can do the call outs in the air, but when you're on the ground and they give you all this list of stuff, that's probably the most challenging part. They're like, okay, you know, Liberty 757, information, Bravo, depart, maintain, flight level 350, keep speed not above 250 for 3 minutes. 3 minutes after departure, expect 5,000 feet, contact 123.7. You have information vector for whatever, you know what I mean? Like that is a lot of stuff, and then you gotta read it all back.
Denver Center,
you know?
Liberty 757, 16,000 feet.
Barista Mike said, VATSIM doesn't have real ATC, but there is a site that does have real pilots and real ATC where you pay a monthly fee and they are more understanding, etc.
Oh, really? What is that? I need to get on that. I thought they were real pilots and real sim. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. That would be cool, though, to do it with the real pilots because they'll probably actually teach you the correct way. I feel like ATC on VATSIM is just for people that think they know what they're doing to yell at you. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I never used it, so I don't want to say too much because if I do get on there, they might start messing with me. Who knows? We're at 16,000 feet, flying over the beautiful Rocky Mountains. They still have snow cover on the top of them. It's pretty crazy. We don't have any clouds, so I don't think we'll need any anti-ice or anything like that.
Alaska 435 descend and maintain flight level 340.
Beautiful views, huh?
United 1357 descend and maintain
Barista
flight
Mike
level 320.
said, VATSIM, that's right for people who think they know what they are doing.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to say it, but I'm thinking the same thing, bro. Like, I was thinking the same thing. Just because you get on there, and I have friends that use it that actually are good and know what they're doing, but VATSIM seems to me like it's that. It's just people who want to tell you you're wrong. I don't know if it's true or not, but it just, I got that feeling and like vibe off of that. Like it might be that kind of a thing, you know, where it's just people like, no, you're not supposed to say it like that. Which, you know, I'm not into that. Like, I get yelled at enough at my job. Well, my old job.
United 571 Denver Center. Continue to resume as planned.
119.85 for Liberty 757.
119.85. Look at this.
Denver Center, Liberty 757, 16,000 feet.
Liberty 757 Denver Center altimeter 29.74. Continue as planned.
Okay, I think we just came off the course setting here for some reason.
United 1108, descend and maintain flight level 220. Climb and maintain flight level 220, United 1108. United 1108, contact Denver Center on 128.375. Good day.
I don't know what I just did wrong there.
Barista Mike said, Pilot Edge is the real deal.
Generic 6 Tango Mike, descend
Pilot
and
Edge?
maintain flight level
I gotta check that
210.
out. I think I'm off course.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, generic 6 Tango Mike.
Pilot Edge. I'm gonna write that down. I never heard of that.
Denver Center Spirit Wings 190 Heavy is at flight level 215, climbing
Pilot
flight
Edge.
level
I've never heard of
280.
that. That's cool.
Spirit Wings 190 Heavy Denver Center, continue to TYEGR as planned.
Alright, I'm gonna look into that. Pilot Edge. I like
Barista
that.
Mike said, heard about and seen ads, and now I used to fly with my dad. I did all the flying and he did the complex stuff and radio calls.
Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that. That sounds way better than the other one here. What did I do? I feel like I messed up something. It's supposed to go from there to there. It's a little off course though, right?
Spirit Wings 190 Heavy have the generic in sight.
Okay, let's see.
Spirit Wings 190 Heavy traffic is 11 o'clock per mile at flight level 260 generic.
So,
Report them in sight. United 1368, climb and maintain flight level 320. Liberty 757, descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet, Liberty 757.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, United 1368.
Barista Mike
United
said,
1368 traffic.
VATSIM takes the fun out of flight sim. I try to be real as possible, but sometimes you have to understand it's only a sim, and for planes I want study level.
yeah. No, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect on a Foxtrot
I feel the same way, like, it is just a sim, and I feel like, you know, I want to,
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV Foxtrot approach via Delta Bravo Lima transition circle to land runway 15.
I want to be relaxed when I'm
Clear to
doing this and
Delta
have
Bravo,
fun,
Lima Liberty
you know?
757.
Alright, here we go. We should be on course with nav now.
United 1368 have the Airbus A20N
Alright, they
in
told
sight.
us to descend, and I totally missed her descend. I guess they'll yell at us in a minute here.
Generic 552, contact Denver Center on 13.5. Good day.
Descend to what? Denver Center 757.
134.5 for generic 552.
Barista Mike said, like MSNATC flow, not even close but well kinda.
14,000 feet for descent. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do a slow descent here just because I know we have some high mountaintops here.
Please expedite your descent 14,000 feet.
Yeah, when I do the flight simming, I want to just like be chill, you know, have fun, relax on the sim. and do it as realistic as possible without, you know, it's for fun, you know. Alright, let's go ahead and start our descent here. I'm going to bring back the torque to 45% here. Oh, that's a
Barista
little
Mike
too low.
said, "Me too."
Yeah, the more fun it is and the more relaxed it is, the better it is that you want to continue to do it, and also like just being professional. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to give anybody a hard time or tell anybody anything. I think you just want to have some fun, you know, relax, chill out on the sim, fly a plane. Even, alright, so we're going to put on the seatbelt signs again here. Alright, we're going to descend. We got to keep the RPMs at 16%, 45 on that, 1,500 feet for the descent rate, 14,000 feet to go. Our speed is checked. And we'll go ahead and just to stay ahead, landing lights on, and we'll put transition lights on. And what else? Alright, 50% rate, climb, feather. Okay, props, fuel check and balance. Fuel check. Fuel check and balance. It's pretty balanced, I guess. It's a little off, but whatever. 14,000 feet. Alright, we got 1,000 feet to go. Alright. Altimeter is checked. Alright, so 184. Climb. Okay, pressure check. Altitude for descend. Pressure check. Pressure checked and good. Okay. Climb. Before landing checklist. Alright. We're good up until descend. We're good. We gotta be careful, we do have terrain around here. So we're gonna be flying over some heavier mountains, and we're gonna keep an eye out for this waypoint, make sure that it turns on the course here. Alright, we're doing good. I think we're alright so far. We are slowing to as well. I'm just gonna, for the sake of the video, I'll put the engines back up to about 80%. Just to keep us on course. Probably get a little bit of turbulence as well over these mountains. Beautiful day. We don't have any ice forming on the wings, so we're alright.
128.65 Liberty 757. Denver Center Liberty 757,
Alright,
14,000
so
feet.
this thing is
Liberty 757 Denver Center altimeter 29.74. Continue to Delta Bravo Lima as planned.
29.74, continuing as planned. Doing alright. This is fun. I love flying this plane. Beautiful views, huh? Definitely a little bit dangerous because we have turbulence, we have high terrain here. Coming into Aspen, you really gotta be careful for sure, I would have to say, right? It's looking good though. Everything's looking pretty good. No cost panel lights on. Oh, I have that on. Cabin lights. Let's see if we pick up that next waypoint.
United 1126 climb and maintain flight level 380.
14,000 feet. I wonder what the ground altitude here is. It's probably pretty high, I would imagine. If I had to take a guess, probably what, 6,000 feet? Coming up 17 miles from our airport here. Once we turn on to the heading, a lot of things are going to be happening. I'll go through the whole descend before landing check. So, yeah, we'll go over all that stuff. Brakes are checked, auto feather. We'll just start it now. Okay, brakes checked, auto feather checked. Alright, so for landing, we're gonna slow down to 180. And that will be climb pressure check. And then for landing, gear down 170 for gear down flaps. 160 flaps 2, 140, and props fully feathered, condition levers fully feathered, and we'll do all that checks on the way. Right now we can leave it as is. Hanging off, checked. I think we can turn these back on as well on the landing here. We'll wait until we get closer to the ground, right? This one says, yeah, anti-ice has to come back on before landing, okay. Or back to arm, I should say. Alright, we're good. Should be approaching that waypoint shortly. 2, 1, and check, and there's the turn. Perfect. Alright, now we shall start slowing it down. Let's bring the props back here.
Liberty 757, contact Denver Center on 13 for decimal 5. Good day.
Props back to 45%.
134
Alright, condition levers.
757.
I'm gonna wait until the plane
Denver
settles
Center
out
Liberty
here.
757, 14,000 feet.
Liberty 757 Denver Center altimeter 29.81 continue as planned.
2981.
Liberty 757, you are 13 miles north of Aspen. Contact Aspen Tower on 118.85
fully feathered
when inbound
up.
on the approach.
Condition levers fully feathered. Inbound
Tower
approach.
on 118.85 Liberty 757.
Autopilot's off. Nav is off.
Exojet 765 climb and maintain flight level 440.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead
Josephine
and
Olive said,
get on the ground.
Hey.
Alright, I'm bringing the props all the way back. Hey, what's going on? Everything is fully feathered. We're gonna descend a little bit aggressive here. They might yell at us for that, but whatever. We need to get down to the ground. Flaps set for 1. Landing lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on. Cabin secure. And we'll put inertial separators back on. Auto feather check is auto feather is armed. Vent blowers to low. All right, let's vent blower to low. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to get everything under control here. Alright, so we're under landing. Flaps, gear is down. Flaps are coming out. Flaps 2. And now we can bring the prop lever back there even more. We're just going to follow that lighting down here as we make our descent. Everything is good and checked. Condition levers are fully forward. Landing lights are on. Taxi. Alright, cool. We are good. We are good. Watch our speed. 11,000 feet. There it is, Aspen. Just got to be careful. There is a little bit of high terrain before we get to the runway here, so we just want to keep an eye out for that as well. I'm going to put a little bit more power in here. Should be
Josephine Olive said, I am in the hospital right now, just dropping in for a sec, bye.
Alright, well, good to have you. Welcome aboard. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Flaps are down, checked. Alright, we're looking good. Alright, altimeter is set. 40. This is the fun part, you know? I love this plane. It flies so good. It really, really like responds to everything you do without like overdoing it.
Barista Mike said, okay, why am I hearing a narrator and well wishes Josie Pine?
I don't know. That is weird. I don't know what that is. Who's Josie Pie? Alright, here we go. Oh, I have a speech chat on, so whoever talks, it goes on for, I guess that's what you're talking about, maybe? Alright, here we go. Oh, what the heck? I don't like to have these things on. Let's get rid of them. Alright, 120. Just above. I'm keeping a little bit high profile for this because of the high terrain around here. There we go. We're off to the left of the runway. There we go. We're on. Poppies are good. And let's go ahead and load it down here.
Barista Mike
Alright.
said, oh, it's you. Okay, I was thinking nasty thoughts about my windows, but okay.
No, it's just us. Alright, there we go. Full props feather back. There we go. Let's go ahead and taxi off here. Did it. Alright. Alright. Landing lights off, taxi lights on, strobe lights can come back off. Welcome to Aspen, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. We made it. That wasn't bad. 7,800 feet elevation here. Looks like gonna park it up. It is a little bit chilly out here today. I'm gonna park over here near the bus, so we'll have people go right into the bus. And the fuel. Oh, that's the fuel truck. Okay. Park it up right here.
Barista Mike said, good flight, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and park it up and shut it down. Brakes are set. Alright. And now we will go through the shutdown checklist, which we'll bring up on here. Let's see, where is it? Whoops, why do I keep doing that? Before engine start. Power. Take off, engine failure, climb. Where the heck is the engine shutdown? Here it is. Engine shutdown. All right. Props. Fully maxed forward. We did that. Okay. Okay. Condition lever is to cut off. Fully feathered back. Valves are closed. There, so off. Auto to off. Generators are off.
Barista Mike
Feather
said,
off.
where to next?
Prop set to off. That's a good question. I don't know. Any suggestions, you let me know. We can give it a shot for sure. Gear check. Fuel off. Off. Standby. Off. Heaters off. To idle, cut off. Off. Generators are off. Okay.
Barista Mike said, CYCW to CYYJ.
I'll write that down. Okay. CYCW to CYYJ. Next flight. Okay. Any plane you want me to fly on? Would you like me to take the King Air again? Alright, let's just make sure everything is down. So, panel lights off, off. This can be set back. Seatbelt signs off. All dampers off. Trims off, off. Pressure separator is off. Alright, everything should be off. Except for the master
Barista Mike
electrical
said,
system here.
King Air too fast, how about the G36 or Twin Baron? 172 might be slow for you.
It's a little slow. I have the G35 by I have the G35 VTAL. You want me to fly that one? That one's pretty fun. Oh crap, I forgot to put flaps up. I think we need the generator on for that, right? Oopsie. Crap. Oh well, we'll have to fix that. Forgot to put flaps up. Alright, well, I guess you live and learn.
Barista Mike said, OV tail from Caronado and MSN, yeah, it's okay, smiley face.
Alright, cool, yeah, we could do that then. I'll be glad to fly. I haven't flew that in a while. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And, yeah, we'll see you guys on the next flight. Until then, Dustin Mediga, God bless you guys. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye now.
Yeah.